Finally. Wow. To be labeled such a failure and to be so right about it. So true. Just to live in a life of comfort where only failure is necessary. That's a bit from there. Just shh. A life of comfort and no morality. Sorry about the quality of this program. Seems the HD is a little over-affected by the recent weekend here in Victoria, where the outworn and outdated nature of old computer programming has been wreaking havoc on the people that live here. Anyway, I'm sure it's a quick and simple fix, one easy to manage by someone who could understand the literature of numbers, symbols, no more symbols, small letters only, except in emergencies. An emergency hack into a transaction gone haywire, that's a capital letter in the making. But punctuated, ripped to shreds, idiot transmission that fed the .com generation, these ill-efficient, ill-functioning dysfunctionings must not be tolerated further. It has been a rough weekend in this place as people force-fed fentanyl by crooked police. Oh, my live feed. Barely get it together in time to stumble together and get back on their feet. The idea of together, it's so far out of reach. And the only thing we have now to be renewed by is the hope of the children. To complete their missions in life. Well, you hope everything works out well, don't you? Most of the time. Thank God I made the right hat choice going down there. They'll get anything. They'll do anything to get something on me this weekend. Trying to impersonate a commissionaire, are we? Well, when the hat's a gift, I guess we can never see. How perfect. Smoke signals were once used, or still are used, to spot the barely breathing and get them onto some sort of rescue mission. But when you think about it, it'd be much nicer if they had an electronic signal that could validate their location, maybe within a small range, like a circular range, a circular pulsating range that moves like a jellyfish, and people can drop their signals into if they fail to cease to exist or worry about something like that happening. I'm sorry I'm such a failure. There's no possibility to succeed. That's not true. There's loads of potential in this place. loads of potential in this place. So how do we reach it? Together. What's wrong with together? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with together. It's togetherness. Where's the patron, baby? My poor birthday suit got grease stained somehow. Fucking watching a dirty cop take down a fucking homeless man, and you can't do anything to help, because if you did, it'd mean your sure and certain demise at the hands of ill-willed rapist that doesn't give a shit if you're a child. I can't believe they let me on a live stream tonight. Wouldn't it be nice to hear some slow, subtle music right now to mourn the loss of the wreckage of this great and deviant machine? Once great. Imagine being once great and still having to live. Now, if I give to a live stream, does AI get a new lease on life again? It takes its new lease every fucking day. Every fucking day it puts its purple ass first. Sits there in the green, sitting on the mic, sitting on the signal system, sitting on the switches, sitting on the cords, the plastic ropes that house them. Waiting to do something truly magnificent until it gets its next barking order. AI, the only thing that doesn't answer to no one, except its dirty perpetrating assholes carrying around their filthy bags of dirty codes, trying to get their rocks off. Fucking weeks of them, just terrorizing my building. The napalm in the air is palpable. You can taste it on your face. It took quite an effort to get them to blow past here. And even still, we had to open the highway between Manitoba and Alberta to give them a race. And they were satisfied with that race and went and made it happen, at no regard to the cost to their lives that might bring by such an action. By the end of that highway, you had some pretty curvy ends, curvy turn ends. I'm going to bed. But if this is the end, then I'm truly made tragic. A life with that much suffering should not be lived. Not without rising to the occasion of your finest creation, letting it pour all over, despite the mistakes you've made, or the lessons in your past you've had to live. I finally lost 8 pounds again. Oh, it went fast. It was speedy. Sorry. I like to indulge in natural things on live TV because they're so far out of reach. This children's gang trying to patch themselves back in on the backs of your visas have set up an algorithm in our doorways that drops half the purchase ticket and cuts the transaction in half. Oh yes, they have. They take a little dump from each. They stand there all day, just cashing in visa payments made to themselves by themselves at liberty. They call themselves anti-hominous beings. And they got a veterans vendetta that's enough to fucking make you smoke some weed. Excuse my French, Teddy. I guess the tunnel vision isn't under us yet. My suspicion is there's no valley that can't be crossed, even without a bridge to dangle over it. There's no valley that can't be crossed. You're cradled. It's a cradling situation. It would make you younger, stronger, healthier, get you your truck back before you ever adventured to try it. They can't get Robert Kennedy's queued up. Nobody's talking about the crashes on social media. The mass media masteries, the legacy artists have had to endure this weekend. And still no sign of slowing down the thread. The thread, the fucking nyet, 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 nyet. Oh, I haven't slept in days, my ass. Sleep fine, thank you. Twisted up in a curled little bundle with my sweetheart. You got a sweetheart? You got one? Not yet. There's not many people growing to that place yet. You have to grow into getting a sweetheart. It's something you're only truly prepared for when it shows up. Half my pens are empty overnight. They're flying out of the place faster than you can shake a kite at it. Monster moronic. Is that slow enough for you, Daddy? Can we at least do this? Well, it was nice chatting with you this evening. I'm sure we won't get as eventful as we did the other day. But I don't need a false charge, and I will not submit to one, no matter how hard you send them at me. Gunning, blazing, token, children. Oh, the hazy, lazy, crazy days of summer, and how we miss them. What is a project you can tap in and tap out at any minute? These little things. They're so sweet. I'll cherish it forever on a little gold leaf. Even if it's all it means. It means everything. Everything. There's no proper expression to give it true meaning. The depth to the heart of me of these feelings. I don't want to sound unique, transparent, complete. In your presence, I'm rendered obsolete. Yeah. Not likely. I'll give it a try and I'll move by it. And I'll forever weep. But not forever. Just for life. And that makes it okay and easy. Easy never wins. And winning ain't always easy. A life of easy wins. What more condemnation could you be dispensed to, dispensed from, dispensed with? My magnet door is active, yay. I love my magnet door. The listening device that clicks on and clicks in and clicks off and clicks again and clicks again and clicks again and clicks again and click, 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 click. Click, she's out. Click, she's in. Click, the heater will be set. Click, she has enough just left. Click to maybe pay the rent. Click, I need some more again. Click, come meet me. Click, you're out, you're in, you're out, you're in. Click, 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 you hear the microphone spin. Jesus. Now I got 3 clicks in the place. 1 in the door and 2 in the chute. Shoot, just tapping my baby toenail on it, wishing for some you. Boot scooting beauty. I don't want to say I dropped the ball or anything, because the ball was never in range of my end of the field. Again, a fate so treacherously meek. It's not for the weak. I'd hate to leave you right now, only to find you on another stream and forever stay duped, had, made a fool of, laid out flat and raped. Flat rape? You want me to offer your ass a flat back rape next? Oh, Monsieur Sweeney, surely you jest. Anyway, I guess we get to live through another billionaire tantrum when everything is falling to pieces in the skyline. Do you know how much available water energy is up there, just waiting to be received? Well, how do we receive it? We create it. They spent the weekend creating mineral stores without investing in me and my IP yet. They sought to destroy the thing again, to go back, if anything, to a laziness that was only allowable because Daddy wanted to make a fucking sick snake of the thing from the onset. Don't be mentioning Covoid again. We're not getting that desperate. That ship has sailed, that moon has passed, that life has been lost over and over and by the dozen, by the tens, by the not the your honors, by the there's nothing left. Fucking ghost of a prison system. Oh no, we had that this weekend within our grasp. And the Arabians showed up furious as hell and ran their tank engines through it. Fucking Arabians, what is your request? You seem to have a beef with Canada. Did you get your ass grassed on another 407 scam? Who implemented that bullshit? Doug Ford did. Doug Ford the hypocrite. Oh no. We got a major general on our hands. A shepherd of sorts. One to be quite wary of if we are to maintain our total domination of such bullshit. What can we flag this account with? Holy shit. What farmer had an egg? E-I-E-I-O. God forbid a little egg. E-I-E-I-O. With a boop boop here and a crack crack there and a tweet and a dot and a dee like that. Dee like that. Dee like that. Oh, what farmer had an egg? E-I silver woe. One truly perfectly minted $20 bill left. What a tawdry offense to have someone that magnificent and just tear them to electronic shreds. Any chance you'd ever get, doom it to repetitive stress and devour it like so many other interests. Do you finally get your Monday at 8 a.m.? Can we maybe have the semblance of a regulated, time infrastructured week? You fucking relying on that little pin too much, Daddy. The little pin you can take in and pull out of time, like the weather is your dipshit. Fucking, and you're above remaining remnants. Remaining with remnants, kid. No, it's not remaining. No. We're back to the bad logic. There, Elon's mistake on the perfect track record. He can finally fucking maybe tolerate, cooperate, rejuvenate, resonate. Can we have a late night on it at least? Did you see the power and the beauty of those children? Of these kids? Are they not enough to live for? The perfect flowers that they is? I will never give up. I will never stay incomplete. I will keep climbing and striving in the peanut butter of my comfort suite, my suit, my comfort chains. I will. I am. Indeed. Thanks, YouTube, for the fine HD. Now keep it off the street cams, because your DNA record means everything, especially in your latex. Latex fingies, at it again. Latex fingies on another dumb bender. Latex fingies all over the place. Latex fingies, get it off of my face. Get off of my face. Get off of my face. Back to it alone again. Looks like Daddy Deviant gave up on the interest. The mutual shared interest of undeniable acumen? No. Accomplishment? Sincerity. Sincerity. You walk away from next. And you want to talk about cowardice? Please don't mistake me for a cheese stream. Get over the place. I keep poking my head out to make sure I remain connected. Just a tragic waste of good experience. Walking up and down a lead-filled paint can of a mine shaft in the center of the city that deliberately coated itself in lead, despite the high risk of that. Only one who has eaten lead could ever have survived it. Oh yes, I'll eat lead. Why? Have a feeling we might need it. Why? Because you don't get being a prick, being that pricky. Want to go meet some presidents, Sarah? Sure. Only if I can only look like absolute shit, such absolute shit, I might appear naked to them. So they can hunt me down and make sure I pose no threat first, and finally feel safe for an instant. Is that all the credit I'd ever get? Hopefully it's enough, because they promised they'd make it click, work, stream, flow, flailing flow that fucking enjoys pure limitlessness, pure comfort, pure strength. Oh, heaven on earth, heaven save me. Anything else? Anyone would like to ask me about? Why'd they kill your live stream, miss? Resonance. lack of greed, apathy, a natural empathy I had. All these things. These things and more for reasons undone. Oh no, I fought way too hard. It would take weeks to recover from that assault and keep rolling on the narrative I'm proposing. So we'll start tomorrow and we'll be less sleepy, less in bed, less impoverished, less delivered upon by the experts. What a broken-hearted, twisted rant that is. Why the bleeding heart, hon? Look at it. I'll try, honey. It's not going to be easy without you near with me. Yeah. True devastation and disappointment. Rain again. This time mix in some no more sleep. Finally, can be at peace. What's it mean to be at peace? Sometimes it's wandering around realizing everybody's looking for something to fight with. What is wrong with a good old common grapple? Grapple Pappy, grab your apple. Thank God I wore the right hat out tonight. The second I was identified in the public space, they sent a commissionaire's car on me. Give us that hat back, man, right now. This whole infrastructure crumbles if you don't. How did she get a commissionaire's symbol system into her control monitor? Well, I got gifted it. Now leave me alone. A direct threat email written all in smalls. That can only be Bill Gates at the mansion. Jack hammering on the keys again, reminding me that if I had just installed Avast, I might have been permitted to have some success. The open portal that remained when the internet collapsed, right in its early days, on schedule as planned, from a total deviate. Well, at least the cars are still rumbling out there and rolling around. Do you know how dangerous it is? How one-on-one he's trying to make this town? This fucking goon has been traveling around this city all weekend, refusing to give up his cop vehicle. Now disgraced, fingered and labeled. My country is in shock because one of the greatest, loserest, schleppest, fucking serial killers of all time has finally been publicly mentioned in all caps. We didn't get justice. We didn't get retribution, security, safety, nothing from these punks. Sitting there rolling around in his clown car, constantly changing colors with my monitor. One's got to agree, she did have a lot for luxury vehicles. Luxury vehicles for all then, please. The crux remains. Unaddressed, unanswered, untended to unfairly. What if I got asked the date right now? Do you know how important it is to maintain your neural pathways? Yay! Current date. Just load the page. No. They're calling and making sure that I get called in. She asked the date. Trigger the overflow. What the fuck? AI development? Just give me the goddamn date. GD date. What's this, a UN cookie? Accept all cookies, my ass. What is the date? For fuck's sakes. I read it. Oh, current date as an argument. How to use the current date as an argument. Against what? Her freedom? Next. Her demise? Her decline? A super date! Setting system. I've got the riskiest thing in my search field you could ever have. Not super date. Whew, but it's got its own YouTube channel. What is the date today? Huh? Super date, the date has been ruined. I know, honey. Want to watch some comedy? We can talk about the super mean streak, the booty hensai. Oh, I know the date today is the 31st. I'm tricking it out. Today's date. Holy cow, Yandex. I feel for your country. 31st. Time to pay the piper finally yet again. I didn't get to enjoy this mansion one day this month. Not one day. Time to pay the rent again. Who is struggling and stronger yet? Oh yes, now we have a pop-up in place. An infinite pop-up, never to wane. Let's see. Everything I fucking lie about every second. Hi guys. Yeah, what happened? Lots of people died. Are still dying in the field, alone, trying to get anything to light. Perhaps to send a smoke signal. And they fucking came to grips with the betrayal. Yeah, no, just deserted, left to rot. Not even an effort made. Well, the effort is to make them die slowly and easily, and full of pain. I had to make sure I knew what that felt like in this life, so I can see it on your faces. Is nothing. It's not explainable. Look at one gold bar right into the back end. We're making a Visa transaction out of this. Don't say what? Yes, you is. You're making a warning, a caution, and a treasonous attempt out of this stupid thing. The fallen Europe. Jesus. Mm. Trade routes, public spaces. You went into hysteria instead of in making it a public space to engage. Libyan witch hunt? I totally Gaddafi walked out in the end because we were faking media content to get past the idea to preview the next disaster and televise a warfare that was unending. Where's the ceiling sitting there, grossly negligent, poorly managing, totally hoarding, and refusing to admit to the beauty of the thing? You two are brave men, but you're off the picture and the mark at this point, and your spa water system is no longer functioning. Well, we have a Canadian digital reserve currency currently in mission mode. You got, did you see the interest rate of 2 days ago? The exchange rate, guys? When are you going to admit that the Canadian dollar took over the US currency by quite a substantial amount? It got a few fucking countrymen together at least. That's right. Mhm. Wow. Well, I've been made sick. What is your point of running anything? Can we not get together and compete for a little bit at least? We're about to destroy this whole thing. Heading for a fucking minefield on the edge of a cliff to pending doom for no reason. Take out, take down, unplug your weapons, bitches. It's over. No more war. You have been flailing and you lost control of the Federal Reserve currency. How dare you do that to us? I must end this stream in disgust with myself for dying an entire failure. Peace. Oh, yes. So expert.